Extra depth on the El Paso Police Department investigation that looked into the potential misuse of taxpayer-funded city gasoline cards by some city representatives. The incident report shows police were looking specifically into purchases made by District 3 City Representative Cassandra Hernandez and former District 6 Representative Claudia Rodriguez. Hernandez spent nearly $7,000 on gas in 2022. Rodriguez spent almost $5,300. Other city reps spent less than $2,400. The report shows police determined there was not enough evidence that rose to the level of a crime. ABC was contacted by the El Paso District Attorney's Office disputing a report of ours stating the DA's office declined to take up the case. But this is a portion of that police report. It reads, quote, "The undersigned detective reached out to ADA Doug Tiemann and went through the details again, and this time was able to point out that the fuel card in question was issued out in violation of the policy as it is written. That any guidance given on the use of the card to fuel anything except an assigned city vehicle would have been wrong information, and any guidance would constitute a violation of the listed policy. ADA Tiemann advised that the incident still did not rise to the elements of any crime. The undersigned will close out this case as unfounded, as the details do not meet the elements of any offense." In his first meeting as well, Doug Tiemann is quoted as saying here that he would advise that he would, as the case stood right now, if presented, he would decline the case, citing the reason does not meet the elements of an offense. That also within this report. Today I spoke with District Attorney Bill Hicks, who confirmed Assistant District Attorney Doug Tiemann did speak with an investigator, but was told this by Tiemann.
My information is that when Doug spoke to him, that conversation was strictly about what are the elements of different crimes and what's necessary to prove those crimes. They did not discuss the facts of the case. I do not know if there were subsequent conversations or if my assistant district attorney issued some sort of advisory opinion as that report indicates. If that was so, I want to emphasize that that is against our policy. Our policy is to not issue any kind of advisory opinions. I also want to make it very clear that nowhere at any time have the full facts of that case ever been presented to our office.
Hicks says his office has never received any full report or case presentation from the El Paso Police Department, meaning his office has never had an opportunity to determine whether a crime has or has not occurred. So why did the police report state one thing happened when Hicks was told something different? That's why he wanted to speak with ABC 7 today based on how things should operate within his office and law enforcement partners.
Here's what the elements of the law are, and you know, you would have to prove A, B, and C in order to get to a case that would be, you have to have evidence of A, B, and C in order to get to a case that would meet the elements. Not what are your facts and do those facts fit the law. It was simply, here's the law, here's what you're going to have to prove A, B, and C in the law. No discussion of the facts. That was the initial information that was provided to us. Today you've provided additional information. We will go back after today and look at that and see if has been additional conversations.
ABC 7 also reached out to police today for a follow-up on its report. El Paso Police Department spokesperson Sergeant Robert Gomez deferred us to city spokeswoman Laura Cruz Acosta. She declined an on-camera interview on behalf of the city because the report is available to the public. That's what she said. We are still requesting an interview, though, with Interim Chief of Police Peter Pasillas, which has not been granted at this time. We will also follow up with DA Hicks's conversation with ADA Tiemann to see if this was a violation of his office's policy or if the police report is inaccurate.